Alright, it's Wednesday, May the 29th, and it's our 6th weekly garden video. Let's see what's going on. There's been a lot happening in the garden this week. Sunday night and early Monday morning, we had a big storm, done a lot of damage, and we'll look at that as we go through. Let's start over here. The bell peppers got knocked around. I had to stake them and slowly getting them back up. There's a couple little bell peppers in there. I don't know if you can see them, but alright. Somebody gave me a cactus. It's just sitting there for now. I ain't sure what to do with it, but it's going somewhere. I do want it. And last week, Wednesday, we just had the wood cut for these beds, so now we got them done. Got the compost in them. I ain't sure what we'll plant. We got seeds for corn and okra. Might plant that, I'm not sure. Alright, let's look at them tomatoes we had last week. That 6-pack, growing real good. Storm rolled them around a little, but they come back up. They're just kind of a little bent on the bottom. And those where I planted the suckers that I pulled off, they're doing alright too. We're going to leave them that way. I ain't going to try to transplant them again. So that's them doing real good. It's a hanging basket. All for the pollinators. And so is this little bird bath we put in with the watermelons to try and draw in a few bees. Anything to get a pollinator. We don't have any. Here's them little sugar baby watermelons. They're growing good. Doing real good. They're going to start running, and I ain't sure what I'll do with them. And we was at Walmart Tuesday and yesterday, and they had these begonias on sale for $3 a hanging basket. We had that thing made out of an old horse-drawn rake that been around forever, so that's perfect. 5 of them, $15, and filled it up. That's great. There's a hibiscus too. We got 2 of them, yellow ones. I hadn't seen them before. Alright, now here's the squash. They got damaged real bad. These things were 4 foot tall when the storm hit, which is too big, so it couldn't really roll them over. They're too thick, so it broke a lot of them off. And let me see. You can see here where the ones that it actually broke, I just threw them away. Cut them off and threw them away when it broke them. And they're already growing back new growth everywhere. And we got squash. This might set the squash development back a week or so, but I don't know, maybe. But they survived, which is fine. The corn, it took a big hit too. It got flattened. And the only way I could get it back up again was take mater stakes and on each side, and take baling twine and hold them up with that. See, they're still not very strong, but they're still growing. They just need help. Maybe they'll root in and be okay. They're still growing though. They're growing real good. They're hanging basket. It's doing good. I have noticed a few little carpenter bees. That's about all I see. But here's our 2 beds of okra we had last week. We changed the wire around. One more week and we'll take the wire off completely. It should be fine. And I noticed this. I weeded these 2 beds when I took the wire off the way it was. This bed, I thought it'd be alright just to pull the weeds up and shake them good and get out what you could of them and the rest not worry about. But that didn't work. You can see they're already full of weeds. Some of them I threw down. They're killed, I thought, just re-rooted. Took right off. Growing fine. There's some gone because I did get rid of some of them. This bed I done last, and I was wondering about that, so I pulled them all out. Pulled them up and got rid of them. Ones I could. See, I've missed a few. Just a few, so there's just a few coming back there. That's where we're going to do all the raised beds from now on. Pull the weeds completely out. That'll work. We learned something, so that'll work. Here's them gladiolas growing real good. We're going to have a nice bed full of them. We'll probably have to stake them with something. Not sure what, but 2 more hanging baskets. We get our, well, all our flyers and baskets at Walmart. If you check every week, sometimes you'll find stuff on sale for $5, $3. That's when we buy it. We can't afford $15, $20 hanging baskets. Alright, now here's the jalapenos. They're kind of standing back up. They were rough too. Put 2 peppers on that one. I ate that one last week. It was good. Put some beefsteaks under here. Let's look at these. These got some damage. They were too big. Look there. That one's already hanging down. He's got to be tied back up. Might do that in a few minutes, maybe. And they're over 6 foot tall. Some of the limbs on these got broke off. I just had to cut them off and get rid of them, but it's alright. They're thick enough, it don't matter. Look under there. Plenty of maters in there, plenty of them. Yeah, I had to thin the leaves out again this week. Every week. Because I planted them too thick. But you gotta learn. We got maters all up in here. Alright. We're doing good. These celebrities, they're almost to the top of their sticks. That's pretty good. And there's maters in there too. Plenty of them. They get even thicker than the beefsteaks inside. Have to thin all these leaves out like that every week so the middle ones can get some light. But making the best with what we got. You can see tomatoes back in there. See how we keep them weeded out and the bottom leaves off of them. I like that a lot better. You can see in there. And even the onions got knocked around. Right there, I didn't really hurt them. It's a few nice big onions. You can't tell if it hurt them potatoes or not. They're just overgrown anyway, so I don't care if it knocks a few limbs off of them. That's fine. Alright, good there. Already hanging out in the way. There's a couple of leaves need to come off right there. Right. In there. We'll be eating tomatoes pretty soon. Let's go around the other side for a minute and we'll be done for this week. Let's have a look at these. There'll be plenty of tomatoes, it looks like. They don't rot or something gets them. Look at that plant. It's huge. Alright, that's this week's tour. Thanks for watching.